I have here the Kohler Moxie, which is a showerhead Bluetooth combo. And I saw this in the store the other day and I thought to myself, how on earth do you justify this? This is insane. Really? Like, who's buying a Bluetooth speaker inside a showerhead? Now, it retails for about 150 bucks depending on where you buy it at the time of this recording. And I just thought to myself, I gotta try it. I gotta test it out. I gotta see what's going on. It says that it has luxurious full cover shower head spray, acoustically tuned for the shower environment. I am interested to see how this performs in the shower compared to other Bluetooth speakers. IPX7 rated waterproof, the speaker is, and then it holds up to 6 hours of battery life. That's rechargeable, like the battery's internal, it's rechargeable. So that's really interesting. And then it docks to the shower head magnetically. So let's open this up and I'll show you what's inside the box. This is kind of wild. It says, nice packaging. It says experience your shower like never before. And the case is actually, this box is kind of nice. It snaps together with magnets. Very nice there. Anyway, so the packaging is really nice. Maybe that's why it's 150 bucks. You have the shower head with the Bluetooth speaker already docked in. Now it's the shower head on the outside. You can see the little holes there where the water comes out of the shower head. It is a metal shower head, which is very nice. And the casing is metal, and it's very, I think, durably built. It just pops out like that. And then when you want to stick it back in, it just snaps in there. And in addition to being magnetic, it is rubber, so it doesn't slide very easily. You do have to pull quite hard to get it out of the thing. On the actual Bluetooth speaker itself, you can't see it very well because the plastic's on it. You have a volume up button there. You have a power button there. You have a play and pause button there. And then on the other side, you have, let's see if I can get you to see that. You have a volume up button there. So this is volume down on the other side next to the power button. You have the two connectors right there. That'll go to your charger. Now, most shower heads are in between, I don't know, of this grade, in between 25 and 50 bucks, right? Not super expensive, right? What I'm really curious to see is they're selling this thing for 150 bucks. Is the speaker worth the extra $100? Another thing that I'm concerned about, something that I'll see how it performs, is this is the fact that this is round. Now, I'm a kind of guy that I want the shower head the size of the speaker generally, and I want it coming out there. I want more of a full shower stream on me instead of a round thing that I could like fit my head inside and not get sprayed. So I am curious to see how that is. It comes with some plumber's tape as well. That's kind of interesting, some plumber's tape. And then inside here, it says, let's get started. This is the charging port. You have the connectors will head there, so you put it sideways in the charging port. And then it looks like it uses micro USB, which that cable is right here in the box as well. So that's what's inside the box. Very nice experience. It's one of those boxes that once you use the product, if you decide to keep it, you're going to keep the box as well, because like it's a really nice box. So I'm excited to hook it up and get it started. My kid's crying. I should probably go see what's up with that. I have had this thing now for a few showers, and I actually like it a lot more than I thought I would. When I bought this thing, I was like, this is going to be so dumb. Like, who needs a speaker in their shower head? But turns out it's actually a lot better than I thought it was going to be. It's one of those things like you don't know how good it is, or you don't know what you're missing out on until you actually try it. And this is one of those things. This thing is actually really good. So I'm a big fan of it. And what's more is my wife is a big fan of it. And so I think we're going to end up holding on to this one. I wasn't sure I was going to, but I think I am now. So let's go ahead and talk about some pros and cons to this thing, and whether or not you should buy it. I'd like to interrupt this video with some ASMR and a reminder that now would be an excellent time to hit the like button and subscribe to my channel. As a small growing channel, your contribution is greatly appreciated, and I thank you in advance. Okay, let's go through some pros and cons. What did I like about this thing? What did I not like about this thing? First thing I liked about this, the first pro, is that it's a great speaker, you know, and actually specifically a great speaker for the shower. Being inside a bathroom, usually, I mean, you don't want carpet and you don't want, things that can get wet and whatnot. And so usually you have a hard floor, hard ceiling, hard walls. Everything is hard, right? And so it's kind of echoey, and that can make music and podcasts and whatever else you're listening to in the shower be just a real pain. Like, it just doesn't sound great. And this thing had a great speaker, not just normally, but also like it was specifically great for in the shower. Another thing, and it doesn't deal with the speaker, it deals with the shower head, is the shower stream was actually a lot better than I thought it was going to be. But I was worried that the shower stream was going to come out just in like a giant circle, and you were going to have this space in the middle where it's like, if you're facing it, it's like around your face instead of on your face, right? Around your head instead of on your head. And I can't stand shower heads like that. And so I was concerned about that. But what is really cool is that they angle a lot of the holes in the shower head to point inward. And so what you end up getting is a very full center with a couple of streams on the outside as well to kind of give you a more full experience. So the shower head was really awesome too. Another thing I really liked is the charger that this thing sits on is really cool. So you have those two connects right there, and then that sits on the charger, and it acts as a stand. And I've got a picture that I'll show you here, but it acts as a stand. So when you're not in the shower but you still want to use the speaker, that the charger, you just place it in the charger and the charger acts like a stand. And I thought, what a genius, sort of design thing there. I think that is really, really cool. Then the last pro is that this thing it sounds so much better when you're actually in the shower instead of having this thing out. And I know I mentioned that already, but that is one huge bonus, is having the speaker in here where you can press play and pause, and you can do volume up and volume down, and having it directly at you. Everything about that just is so much better. Now, I do have a few cons. The first one is that there's no charging brick included. Kohler is assuming that most of its user base is going to have charging bricks already, since it's just a USB-A. And obviously I did have a charging brick, but I would have liked to see one included just in case somebody doesn't have a charging brick in their bathroom, which is where this speaker goes, Another one is micro USB. The charger connects from the charger to the power brick through micro USB, and it's like, nobody should be using micro USB, right? And obviously they include a micro USB cable, but it would be nicer if you charge your phone during the night, you get up, you switch your phone charger out for your speaker charger, right? And you just use the same USB-C, right? That would have been cooler, but I guess they weren't thinking about that, or it wasn't worth it to them to use USB-C instead of micro USB. So that's kind of a bummer. Pairing and unpairing can also be a little bit of a hassle. I think I'm just getting used to it, because theoretically you should just be able to tap the power button once it's on and then pair to a different device, right? And so one of the conflicts that we ended up having is that can be a little bit iffy. And so what we were ending up doing is every time we would have to pair separately, and we'd have to ask the other person to unpair their phone from the speaker so we could pair, and that was a bummer. And last thing is, it's $150. Is $150 worth a Bluetooth speaker in a shower head when you may already have a Bluetooth speaker and a shower head, right? Really what you're paying for is not a speaker and a shower head, it's the experience of pairing them both together. And although it is a good experience, I don't know if I would go around recommending it to everybody. I really like it. We're gonna hold on to it. We think it's pretty cool, but I don't know if I would recommend that to everybody. So it's up to you. Do you really like listening to things in the shower? I have found that I listen to things, and before I didn't, and now I'm listening to things in the shower because it's right there and it's a great experience. Whereas before, I could barely hear what people were saying. It had to be really loud. And so I'm a big fan of the experience, and to me it's worth it, but it might not be worth it to you. And so that's something to consider. But that's it for the video. Thanks so much for watching. Be sure to hit the like button and subscribe to my channel if you are into more tech reviews. Probably not reviews in the shower, and not more shower tech, but more tech reviews in the future. Thanks so much for watching. We'll see you around.